you doing, folks? I'm Josh Thomas. This is my first work on vintage audio. This is a circa 1963 Harman Kardon Citation 2. It's in a bit rough shape. I don't think it's run in 20 years. It was found in a storage unit. So I am currently working on a capacitor fix. Mr. Jim McShane off the internet is probably the most knowledgeable guy about citations, and this is his restoration kit. This is the power supply unit, which or the capacitor bank I'll be talking about for now. The original used these old metal can capacitors that are impossible to find and also very inferior. All these caps now are at least 5 times bigger than the originals. This is 820 microfarads versus 200. Same with this one. This one was around 50 and now it is 220. This is a JJ cap, which I've never used many of before. It's a dual section, which means it's got 2 sections of 100 microfarads. Several of the fixes were done. The silicon dot rectifiers were replaced with modern ones. The originals were some old top hats, which I don't have any more laying around. I threw them in the trash. They're a lot more reliable. Even the Mylar caps have been replaced. The bias, which is over here, has been replaced. Instead of a can, which is more difficult to find, you have just a couple of small ones sitting over here with another silicon diode to replace the awful selenium that they used to use, which has a bad failure rate and stinks real bad when it goes bad. And another thing was a common ground that was established. This is a steel plate, which they somehow managed to solder to in the old days, and that was your ground reference. Instead, now you have a common ground wire going from each cap, and that ensures a good signal, and not a good signal, but better quality sound, I assume, and more reliability. And everything has been bolted in with all the hardware that was included in Mr. McShane's kit. I highly recommend his kit because this guy has done so many Harman Kardons before, and he knows what he's doing. I had attempted to do this myself before using just off-the-shelf capacitors, and it wasn't such a good idea. That's all for this time. Next time we'll talk about the stereo end of the set, which is more precision value caps. Have a good night.